KNG will try and take that first contact. Beautiful headshot on Blame to kick things off. Man is going to follow suit all the same with the CT defensive towards A. Complexity leaning here. They're going to try and push through ramp, but Forden and KNG have this whole thing on lock. Poison gets 2 frags. He's found his multi-frag. He's going to get 3. Unfortunately, unable to make the ace clutch happen. He has already found 1 so far in the last couple of days. Poison, beautiful shot to kick things off, taking out Fallen out towards the ramp push. Actually getting a secondary kill for it. Blame F dealing with KNG. Further man that backs off towards the A bomb site. Config still up here with Blame F, both players trying to find some map control, and Taco a bit too close for comfort. Deep down with his headshot, Config gets another man, the lone man left alive in a 1 versus 4, and the Deagles do come up good this time. Complexity allowed full control above MIBR. I say that, and Mayan still fragging. He actually drops that bomb, looking for a third man here. The M4 bursting through from Config, and he's done his damage. He will take Config out the least, but Blame's going to hold on to that M4, which is the important factor here. Complexity continue to flash over. Here we go. Out of the apartments, going into the B bomb site. Mayan spotting out Rush, takes him down. Sprays continue. Poison gets 1 good wallbang shot to the head of KNG, and a double up onto Taco. He's continuing to move forward here. His AWP has been proven well so far in the last couple of days. 3 versus 3 thanks to his efforts. Push forward from Mayan, however, and Poison so close. The tap's coming through from Obo. Eventually will spot the man out, spray him down. Need to force the issue. This SMG from Fur is the main issue. Leg down by Poison. Sprays come through, and he actually gets that kill. Dropping the bomb, most importantly, with further frags coming in. Blame's in a 1 versus 1. He's got a massive HP advantage above Fur, but Fur's got the surprise. Blame does not know specifically where he is. He does now, though. 10 seconds on the clock, and Blame will get his 2K. KNG, speeding that first gun. A little bit of utility, but only 1 smoke from Poison. That will limit the overall options, and KNG recognizes, actually takes that only smoke out of play. Peek up from the man. It's a 5 versus 3. The flashbangs will start to come through from Blame and Co. Config's made his way up towards Sandwich. He goes down as the bomb gets dropped. Fur continues watching over. M4, good burst, good headshot onto Blame, and Rush, last man alive, is down and out. Fur looks up, and Rush goes down. Complexity, ooh, Obo able to respond actually, getting aggressive over towards the ramp position, goes straight up towards the bomb site and gets that frag down. Nade in from Fur, will try and hold off for a little bit, will do damage to Poison, but will not be able to get any of those kills. KNG continuing to look for his own. 2 shots completely missed out. Obo eventually is shut down by the 3rd one, but he doesn't get away unscathed here. KNG now Fallen, chiming in with his own AWP. Config down. And 2 players remain for Complexity. A decent enough pistol force buy to get the bomb plant, but they need a decent round to maintain control of the economy. Blame takes out Far out towards Palace. Now it's just the war on 2 fronts. Time is ticking. The MIBR taking a lot out of this one, but Fallen still shuts out Blame, leaving it all to Poison. The AWP peeks up towards 1. The smoke's down, though. He's going to fall away. Ooh, actually, have Complexity stalled for enough? There's no defuse kit. Taco's got a defuse kit. Okay, thank God. To be up close, City flicks back, gets that wallbang shot. Also expecting Config to push forward. Fur will try and take point instead as the AWP falls back behind the smokes, and Fur uses that distraction to take the 2nd man down. Complexity pushing in towards B site once again. Taco is continuously ready for it, gets his 2 kills, 6 points of health, but he's done all the damage. He still gets 3 to connector, so Fur's got no vision onto where the T-side are playing at, but Fallen still down in underpass. Taking out Obo, looking towards that mid control. Blame F is right there, he scopes in, but Poison is still up top mid, the top of the stack will get the trade frag. Now they're joined by Mayan as they get aggressive, and here comes Rush, down and out. Poison also there, the AWP, a known element to the CT side. Taco will burn a little bit, but Config is the last man standing, so any damage that they can take on the CT side is negligible for Complexity at best. Sprayed up by Mayan, he wins out the fight. available to go towards A. Rush on the defense will get spotted and tapped away from his position over at the CT stairs, and they're going to go quite deep into this bomb site here. Blame gets Fur. MIBR get the bomb site. Man advantage for the CT forces, and taps continue to come through. Damage to Mayan and Taco. Keep the pressure away. Nice smoke down from Fallen. We saw this yesterday over on the CT spawn area. Mayan goes down. KNG looking towards Connector. Deals with Poison. Obo going to try and peek towards it. Fakes out a couple shots, but in the end gets that kill. Looks on towards Fallen. Taps his way towards his 2K. Can't get a headshot onto Taco. And now it's Config tapping up the bomb. Just going to go ahead and stick the full 5-second defuse. Blame F there to cover him off. Wins out that flag. MIBR with their force buy round quickly breaking into the B bomb site where Obo's going down to an SMG. Config trying to burst through and try and hold off against the T-side forces. In the end, it's a 2-for-1 trade, and MIBR, so much apartments control allowed by Complexity, couldn't shut them down in the initial interim. And the plant will go down towards short. KNG gets a tap on a spray onto Poison. Only a single round to go. Complexity need to go 11 map points up to get us to an overtime. Poison on the right foot. Kicks things off with a kill on KNG. The T's move in to the A bomb site. Rush back towards Dark. May end with his back turn at the wrong time, so Rush can take him down. Does burn at 3 HP. Looks in for a little bit more, but Fur does take him down. Config there to respond, and plenty more CTs and backups on the way. Fallen dropping that bomb in the smoke, leaving Taco alone. And Complexity finally with a confident defensive here. The CT's going to close in, look for the one gap they need, and Poison will get us 2K. A limited set of utility for MIBR, so they can probably only go for the execution, really. It's Fallen with that first frag on Poison. So here we go, MIBR out of the gate. Config looking for the first man around the corner, lands that headshot, expecting flashbangs to be coming in. The CT's throwing up utility. He sees the one man over at Palace. Rush has got his back as Fur goes falling, as does KNG, as does Man, and Fallen left to fall all the same. Towards mid, they're hoping to have a 3-man crossfire set up to try and take down Blame F and Co, but Blame's gone aggressive towards underpass instead, and Fur is able to punish him for that. And now MIBR slowly make their way up towards mid. Smokes up against Config. Fur will rejoin his teammates. Oh, actually a small gap in that smoke. KNG didn't realize it. I don't think I realized it either. But Config did. Exploits it to turn it back to 4 versus 4, but MIBR have made their way into Sniper's Nest. Another angle to attack the A site with, and Mayan will take out Config, siphoning off Obo from his teammates. Now rotations will be very, very difficult for him. Does find Fur at the very least. That's something gained here. Now Fallen starting to look on to this man. Spot spray, just barely loses the fight to Obo, in fact. Taco and Mayan, last 2 players left standing for MIBR with 30 seconds left on the clock. Taco moves closer towards stairs, up those stairs. Rush is not watching the bomb site. Poison is slowly getting in a position to try and do so. As Rush looks up to the crossfire, spots out Taco, bursts through, takes him down. Mayan, 1 versus 3. Gets Poison, isolates at least one 1v1. That bomb dropped in sandwich though. 10 seconds left to go. He spots out Rush, and he's going to try and force the peek. In the end, goes for the safe plant over at default. Actually fakes it, gets the spray down on the kill, and up against Obo, he's solo HP. 11 seconds. Mayan going to just about get the bomb down. And a 1 versus 1, which he can wholeheartedly win. Complexity on the edge of concession here. As Obo moves up, and Mayan stays put. Obo needs to land this head. Mayan just needs to land a good spray, a good connection of any sort of bullet. 1 will take him down at this stage. He spotted him though. Up on top of the firebox, it's Mayan that finishes off the job with a 1 versus 3 clutch of 4K overall. You certainly want to keep your eyes on how they'll do in the second half. For this first half, though, this could be Complexity in the driver's seat. They certainly will need to make it happen, especially if they want to take control. Pistol round, MIBR straight storm down the mid position, and Blame and Rush are the first 2 players out of the matchup. Bomb plant to be secured. They've got Config over in apartments to try and hold a lock, but Taco is having none of that. Obo and Poison, both players back over at Library. KNG ready to cut them off from the counter rotation away. They're not saving their utility. They're not saving no Kevlar. Still more than enough considering what Complexity have. Nade stack once again coming through, and actually Config and Blame can take out Mayan. Much better place this time. Fallen can pick up that AK very quickly here. KNG not ready for the 2-man stack as well. Boost up, small gap at the right-hand side of that smoke, and Blame can take out KNG. So 5-on-3 situation gained by Complexity, and MIBR are going to continue to press it towards the B bomb site. Config Blame have played this defensive perfectly so far. Now Deagle's here to try and do even more damage, and Config gets another kill. Seeing those tracer rounds tapping very, very close towards Fur and Fallen, but Fur eventually with his spray will turn around to get a trade back. Blame still in the back of the bomb site, going to try and keep the control, however. Fallen, 16 HP, and Fur on 0. Blame looking for his 4th. It won't quite happen, but it doesn't matter. Rush and Poison there to clean it all up. An AK available for 2 players. Obo couldn't get to the 3rd one in time. MIBR will try and force buy back of their own right here. Unfortunately, Rush has other ideas. Taking out Fallen. Poison also aggressing with his own AWP, dropping the 2nd rifle of Fur. Taco will try and pick up the mantle of the AWP, but nades against them. We have to commit. Oh, Rush takes another HE kill. A lot of HE kills so far in this matchup. Nade stacked down Banana. Damage done by Oba with a follow-up from Pit towards the short corner. And same situation towards Flower Pot as well. 5-on-2, and finally, KNG gets a kill for MIBR. Going to continue to peek forward. One frag found by Taco, and KNG, they've broken it. Graveyard and the pit area. Oh, he's spraying through on KNG, but the bullets are a little bit too wide. Config still checks it, takes him down. Taco now in the back of the bomb site. Over towards that corner. The default box to provide cover for the defuse, but he still takes out one. Looks for Blame, who's challenging him. And Taco stalling for time and stalling for the kill. 3 kills for Taco. At least they have the stronger buy against MIBR, so they can try and recover the situation. But look how quick Fur was to play. Mac 10's in, spots 1 towards the back of Sandbags. Takes out Blame. There's another CT close, though. He's got 2 frags to find it. You almost with the spray, and he can't recover against Fur. The best chance to turn a 2-for-1 trade. Oba will find Fallen, but Taco's there to respond all the same. He burns alive to nothing, though. So Complexity in the chaos, just barely coming out on top of it. Config also pretty low, but as soon as he gives up his position, he's going to be in a world of pain. Rush spotted, burst through, does take him down. Further the smoke down towards Cross will secure a bomb plant, so a small economical boost to MIBR. And the M4 swapped out, Poison's ready. Rounds the corner. He does quite a decent job of doing damage, but Poison with 3 HP gets 3 kills and gets the defuse in for Complexity. So will come through, but Poison with the AWP is looking for the first strike, and he gets it. MIBR move up, Rush, M4, hearing him come close towards Pit. He takes out Taco, swings, and he could line up 3 frags. He gets only 1 Fallen. Obo, however, trades back onto him and Mayan. MIBR Config up to face here towards Banana. Look how close he wants to get to that T-side line. He gets KNG down, but Fallen there with a quick trade. Looking for the next man up here is Mayan, and Blame F will go down. They know that Obo's also here. Manic sprays, and Fallen takes a bit of damage from his teammate. Obo still takes him down, and Mayan regains control of the bomb, and now of the bomb site as well. They were the only CTs there to face, and now Rush and Poison. The 2 versus 3 retake. Rush will get out towards construction very early on, but Poison with the AWP, focusing fire on Taco back here towards Banana. Can he find him? Yes, he can. A brilliant flick as he faces the nade back over towards Sandbags, expecting more presence out here. No one is there from MIBR. They're held on the bomb site. Incendiary's down, the T's get another kill back on Poison. It's all to Rush. M4 for the retake, AK around the corner. He gets 1, spots out Mayan. He's running out of time though. Smoke on the bomb, taps it, 1 spray. He's still trying to do the damage. He's running out of time. Gonna go for it in the second phase. Eventually gets the kill, but has he got time? It'll be close. And Complexity in the hands of Rush will get carried to the 7th round of the CT side. Burst through here. Poison taking out the first Fur, trying to trade it back very quickly. MIBR want to get towards the same bomb site. AWP around the corner, 2 players on bomb site, and both of them get taken out. Poison has done quite a bit of damage, and that bomb is still on the bomb site. It's been stalled for a couple of moments, and Blame F, meanwhile, back over towards T-Spawn, gets KNG. So, again, MIBR a little bit out-positioned. by Cole. They set up a 2 versus 2 retake here on this CT side. Config coming in from apps. Blame coming in from mid, most likely to join him at short. It's be a good idea to go towards long, perhaps. Slight HP advantage above Fur. Config back to get the Ghost. He got his life. Molotov burning away though. Taco completely blind. No idea he's burning to death. And Fur, last man left here with the 8K. And Blame is not ready for a second pit player. Try and force the issue against MIBR. Here they come. Config. 1 frag. 2 frags found with the UMP. Taco can't turn it around with the Krieg in his cans. Config. Down and out rush, also the same. Blame going to go falling as well, and a bit of recklessness will cost them here on the Complexity squad. Fooled away. Oh, the burst in, however. The Galil gets Obo completely blind and poisoned. Without the defuse kit will be out of dodge and out of the round. MIBR hunting for this man. Taco does give up his life at the very least. That's a little consolation prize for Complexity, but they do lose the 6th. Poison a strike first, down towards mid, Fallen goes out, and Man quickly responds. Look at the utility as well coming through. The smoke's down to try and cut off rotations. It might be able to suspect the Complexity 4-man stack the B bomb site, but 2 players are on their way back in. They should be able to reach the defensive in time. The T's making their way in from short, including that bomb on the back of Taco. Smokes up, flashes over, and Mayan makes his way in. Taking point, it's Obo, stacked up, takes down 1, but 2 players line up for KNG on the flank, and the CTs are just not ready for it. We'll find KNG over in the apartments, not really sure what he was looking at, but it's a 2 versus 2 that they can potentially use to work with, but no, Config down. Blame, last man standing, Krieg up close, 3K up for him, spots out Fur, but can't transfer to Man. So MIBR will secure their 8 to 7 half here. The apartments control. Very passive from MIBR, they're going to let Complexity get this part of the map and just kind of go from there on the defense and retake. Smokes up from Rush initially into the apartments balcony. 1 more down towards the long cross, and they should now know this is an A commitment. Here they go. Blame expects the boost, gets down KNG. The bomb plant can get secure. They go so far as to try and get to the back of the bomb site, but that bomb goes back around towards default instead. Blame there on the wraparound, expecting a back tap to come through, but 3 players from long will try and make their way out towards the short control. Blame is so ready for any CT that wants to try and come his way. Fur may well do so. Glock in hand. Oh, that flick to the head. And Fur is down for the count. Config crossing past the smokes, getting back to the main T side. Force allowed a kill for his trouble. Fallen goes, taking 1 back for the CT forces, but Poison and Obo combine to close out the round for Complexity. Please don't crap out on me, Counter-Strike. You've been a little bit temperamental today. All the utility comes in towards the B bomb site. They're going to counter-rotate, though, and the CTs aren't budging. Man gets himself a frag, but Blame gets the trade back. 4 on 4, and they're going to go towards short. 2 CTs on the way. 1 man's already there to defend. Deagle's up, headshots to gain. 1 frag found, 2 frags found. Poison up to face, and Taco gets himself a 3K. What is the mentality like for this roster right now? Well, how are they feeling in this camp, learning that they've just lost round after round to MIBR, and now they're down to just basic pistols? Well, not too bad for Obo and Config. They've answered my question for me. 2 frags, Fallen trades. Deagle in for Config, gets another kill. And KNG and Taco, now they're the ones feeling broken. Lone towards long. A short play should secure a bomb plant. Then from there, it's how much damage MIBR can do. They're going to go towards long instead, and Taco's going to get fed 2 frags. Obo can turn it to a 1 versus 2. He's got to get that bomb plant now, and Blame with 12 HP. Not in the best position to take point. You're going to play Anchor instead. KNG with no defuse kit and AWP for the retake. It's not ideal, but he's got the firepower there. Eventually switches out to the Krieg. Do they know? Do they hear it? Obo is watching this angle. Blame going to look out towards the long or the short position. And KNG moves in, takes out Obo. Left to Blame, the Deagle in play. He's got to play patient. He can't afford to act too quick, else KNG will punish him. He's got the advantage in firepower. Blame's got the advantage in positioning and information. Looks up, gets the flick, and gets the 9th for Complexity. Orb in the back line is Fallen. He's got a lot of work to do. He lands that first. Looks in for another. Fur drops Obo, and the T's are getting bottlenecked past the smoke. Blame left alone. And MIBR with a very confident defensive. A hard buy back in, a quick play into the A bomb site. Two players over towards the arch rotation. KNG with his AWP, his back's turned to Rush. He'll take him down, look towards Pit where Taco is. Perfectly placed on a crosshair placement, but he evades the man entirely. Taco gets one frag for his trouble. Obo there traded back. Blame looking for two, and he gets them both. Fallen to fall away. Smokes incendiaries down from Fallen. Going to try and throw the T-side line off for a little bit. Sprays Manic from Blame, and MIBR don't fall for it. Indian is confident with the first frag and a second from the boost. Falls away, takes quite a bit of damage, but no kills for MIBR. Obo with 12k, everybody else about $6,000, $9,000 for Config Blame. 2k and 1k for Rush, so it's not ideal. Or Poison. Taking out KNG. I think it was an impressive shot. I couldn't quite tell, to be honest. Server's not holding up here for the Go TV, and I'll try to see if I can get that fixed in between the maps for the moment now. Poison down to 61. Rush with the AK looking up towards Taco. Sprays him down. Flash over first. Spotted. Blame takes him down. 5 versus 3. And Fallen completely flashed out. Blinds. And now dead. CT's on rotate. KNG will catch off one towards Mexico, but man. SMG to KNG, and Mayan's got the AK. He'll take point with a flashbang. What can he do to peek up? Shut down. KNG falls to Obo. And it's OT, OT. Oh, sweet OT. He'll look for the first man. Poison giving up the ghost. The B push, KNG with Config right around this corner. He gets the dink off on him, but KNG still wins out the damage. Nice nade from Obo. This could do a lot of damage of its own right. I think he hit off the wall. Either way, BlameF's got a spray. 1 frag found, 2 frags found, not quite the third. Look at KNG. Look at how aggressive this guy wants to get. Rushes down. Another opening pick towards mid complexity. Should realize by now that MIBR love to put this off so aggressive, and he gets a secondary kill. Up for the triple towards the library position. KNG on for the 4K against Blame. He's got 4 points of health though, and Blame can finally get the trade. And if you're BlameF, if you're Config, where do you go from here? How do you play this situation? Well, Config will find a start on Fallen. Held out towards second mid. Molotov's down from Taco. Will try and keep them held for a few more seconds. But the smoke clears towards long. Blame will try and advance from that angle. Molotov's in. Taco spots out Config. He goes Falling. Blame next on the chopping block. And Taco again with that same confident swing. Map and match point for MIBR once again here. Fallen actually not even taking out the AWP this time. So MIBR doing everything that they feasibly can to try and get something going. And well, that's an explosive start, literally and figuratively, from the T side. BlameF could not get a response. Complexity do realize that much at least. Orb scopes up, smokes down to cut off a couple of choke points from MIBR, and the flashbang's coming forward from Rush. Blame going to take point. Fallen's there on the angle. Takes out one player. KNG with another kill. Fallen double up his own right, looking for the triple against the AWP, but Poison can trade, but do no more. Flick back on Taco. It's already pushed up in the apartments. Shoulder bait from Fur does not go well for him. He might just catch up the AWP. He spots him and he takes him down. To get secured as Blame makes his way out towards the short position. Taco taking damage. Rush playing distraction. He goes Falling, but he takes the bomb with him as BlameF swings out on Mayan. Taco's left deep in the bomb site. Molotov's down. Obo swinging out. We'll see that bomb plant coming through. Drops Taco instead, and I think that might just force the issue. KNG gets 2 kills actually, but he's out of time. Blame knows it. He's out of the way. MIBR giving up a ton of information. And Taco giving up even more. They know that 2 players, half of the CT side forces, are in the A apartments. The third man up. They know that there should be another player back on B. And now they get in full control. It spirals out of control for MIBR. And Fur with a retake that he just cannot win. Right around this corner, Obo's ready to finish off the job and claim map points for Complexity. Fallen now trying to do a poison, and he makes it work. Config down. And 4. Flame gets absolutely wrecked. MIBR's IGL just rains hell all over the CT defensive. 2 players left standing as Furry's traded, as is Taco. But Rush has lost all of his teammates in the meantime. He'll get a 3rd kill. This is not over just yet. They're giving up the 1v1s. MIBR need this round to stay alive. The AK in the hands of Rush. And the corner taps up. AWP for Fallen's also standing by and ready and waiting. And he misses it. It gives a chance, but Mayan still got the cross locked. 2 on the bomb site, 1 towards long. That's KNG. Picking up Config, spots out Obo and deals with him. Flashbang to try and stall for time to fall back a little bit further. Complexity are full committed though. There's still 3 in the back of A. And the incendiaries go down towards short. KNG and Man waiting for Complexity to strike. 20 seconds on the clock. Here they come. KNG looking for his 3K, and he gets it. Eventually goes down. There's still 2 more CTs. Taco waiting and watching and hoping they plant for him, and they do. The bomb's been dropped. Flames out of time. And MIBR are on match point again. His way up alongside Poison. KNG looking for his kills. He takes down 1, falls back to the back of the bomb site. No one else is there as Man goes falling. KNG still close. Flame not ready. They're all going to surround him as Taco is left alone. He gets down 1 kill on Rush. 3 on 3 scenario. Plant will be secured. Fur makes his way up. And MIBR have a lot more presence here than they usually would. Around this corner, Fur will try to look for a good kill or 2. Blame, Obo, Config, all players. Actually, no one's checking out that long area. So here they come. Fur spots out the head of Obo, taps his way through. Taco looking for his way in. Damage being done. Config goes falling. Obo on 12 points of health. Fur still looking for his way in as Taco takes out Obo. Flame gets 1, but no more than that. They have time for a defuse. MIBR will finally close out this map and close out this series. 28-25 and 2-0 on Inferno.